Why should we do this? For what, 400 rubles?
And a promotion. And a promotion. Don't forget that part.
Howdy, folks. Welcome on back to You, Me, and the TV. And it's time for some more Chernobyl.
All right.
And do you remember what terrifying events were happening last time we watched?
Yeah. Horrible, big blow up.
Yeah.
Nuclear power plant. Real life. Great.
Yeah.
More terrifyingness coming, I'm guessing.
All the fish are going to have 3 eyeballs.
As well as the humans, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So, what's next?
Are you kidding me?
Are they going to be able to put out the fire, you think?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think the fire is of concern at this point. I mean, it's their only point of concern at this point, but they've got bigger fish to fry than a fire.
Big old 3-eyed fish.
Yep. All right, let's watch this.
Should we jump in and see what's next for Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us for Chernobyl. We got 4 more episodes.
Yeah, check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full-length commentaries, or access to polls to help us pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out. Let's watch Chernobyl.
Who is to blame?
I think there's graphite on the ground.
You didn't see graphite. You didn't! Because it's not there!
We seal off the city until this.
I still have such a hard time thinking, like, all of these experts are like, it's not possible. Like, this is not possible. And yet...
Here we are.
It's crazy. It's horrifying. Sorry, folks.
Where is everyone?
Oh, they refused to come in.
Why?
It's Saturday.
It's a blind lady from Red Dragon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Really radioactive.
I'm glad she's finally got glasses she can see now.
It's not military, it's uranium decay, U-235.
Reactor field. Ignalina, maybe 240 kilometers away.
They're at 4. It's not them. Who's the next closest?
It's Chernobyl, but that's not possible. They're 400 kilometers away.
And that's too far for 8 millirontgen. They'd have to be split open.
Oh,
They are split open.
yeah.
Like a satellite or...
No one's answering the phone.
These are radiation burns. Their clothes are contaminated. Help me! Get it all off. Take
They just carried it all. Yeah, that...
Their hands are going to start burning like that firefighters.
Yeah. Maybe not that bad, but...
Yeah, he picked up graphite, so...
Right. Something is about those papers.
Is it the actual guy that's being truthful, or the main guy that was like, that's not possible?
I don't know.
This fireman was holding the equivalent of 4 million chest x-rays in his hand.
Mr. Legasov, there's no place for alarmist hysteria.
It's not alarmist if it's a fact.
All I hear is a man I don't know, engaging in conjecture, in direct contradiction to what has been reported by party officials.
Please may I express my concern as calmly and as respectfully as
Professor Legasov.
Boris, I will allow it.
Is this not a perfect example of how politicians everything up? Right?
At least Gorbachev's letting them talk.
Oh my gosh. Can we never learn from our mistakes of the past?
Most of these bullets will not stop firing for 100 years. Some of them not for 50,000 years.
I want you to go to Chernobyl. You take a look at the reactor, you personally, and you report directly back to me.
Wise decision.
He won't make it back to you.
Forgive me, Comrade General Secretary, but I don't...
Do you know how a nuclear reactor works?
No.
No. Well, then how will you know what you're looking at? Meeting adjourned.
This guy's like, great, death sentence. If it is what I just described, this will kill me. Slowly and painfully.
How does a nuclear reactor work?
What?
It's a simple question.
No, it's not a simple question.
Tell me how a nuclear reactor works, or I'll have one of these soldiers throw you out of the helicopter.
In a nuclear plant, we use something called fission. Now, if we put enough uranium atoms close together, the bullets from one atom will eventually
At each
strike
other.
another atom.
Yeah.
We surround the fuel rods with graphite to moderate, slow down the neutron flux.
Good. I know how a nuclear reactor works. No, I don't need you.
I'm gonna throw him out the helicopter.
Hope you're wearing a parachute.
We know he doesn't, because we see him later, but...
Please take her. Please. Please take her.
They're the ones that were outside when it started ashing.
Yeah.
All right. Can I see him?
You want to see him? Go to Moscow.
But they're not letting us leave here.
Tell them Major Burov allows it.
Look, that's graphite on the roof. The whole building's been blown open. The core's exposed.
I can't see how you can tell that from here. Get us directly over the building.
Boris,
Don't use
we
my
fly
name.
directly over.
I never
Our
trusted your
reactor will be
advice.
dead within a week. Dead. Sir,
Get us over that building, or I'll have you shot.
if you fly directly over that core, I promise you by tomorrow morning you'll be begging for that bullet.
Just saved your life.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, you kind of just got to be like, let's go with the conservative situation, assume he's right.
Just stay as far away as possible.
Nuclear energy.
What a pleasure. Let me introduce
I'm here
Ilya.
about Chernobyl.
Such a lovely time. Visit again soon.
I will, thank you.
Somebody's getting their ass reamed later.
That means
And that if you don't immediately issue iodine tablets and then evacuate the city, hundreds of thousands of people are going to get cancer, and God knows how many more will die.
yes, very good. There has been an accident at Chernobyl, but I've been assured there is no problem.
I'm telling you that there is.
I prefer my opinion to yours.
I'm a nuclear physicist. Before you were deputy secretary, you worked in a shoe factory.
I feel like I ought to get some iodine tablets.
Where's the closest plant? What truth is this guy going to say?
Not the right truth. Not the truth.
We have begun our own inquiry into the cause of the accident, and I have a list of individuals who we believe are accountable.
Here's who you can blame. Not how can we fix it or what we're doing to try and fix it, but here's who to blame.
I understand you've been saying dangerous things.
Very dangerous things. Apparently our reactor core exploded.
Yeah, you've been told that.
Why did I see graphite on the roof? Graphite is only found in the core, where it's used as a neutron flux moderator. Correct?
I mean, why did the deputy chairman see graphite on the roof?
Oh, there can't be. Comrade Shabina, my apologies, but
I
graphite.
think Legasov is wrong. How shall we prove it?
Our high-range dosimeter just arrived. We could cover one of our trucks with lead shielding. Mount the dosimeter on the front.
Mount it right here. Right?
What's the levels right here where we're
If
standing?
in Minsk it's setting off alarms.
Understand that even with lead shielding, it may not be enough.
Then I'll do it myself.
Ballsy.
So the secretary's on his side now, huh?
Yeah, I think he's like, okay, he was really serious about not flying over that thing.
And that disseminator's fried.
He's like praying that he's wrong, knowing that he's right. Yeah, dude, you're close enough, right? Close enough.
It's not through Rondken. It's 15,000.
Tell me how to put it out.
We'll use helicopters. We'll drop water on it like a forest fire.
Please, the heat will instantly vaporize the water.
How do we
or
put
worse.
it out?
You are dealing with something that has never occurred on this planet before.
Can create fission, but can't stop it.
This will go much easier if you talk to me about the things you do understand and not about the things you do not understand.
Not the saving lives part. Golly, how dare he.
I think he's taking his iodine pill today.
I would say he will be taking it soon, if he hasn't already. There's a hotel. Great!
Moscow? Are you here because of the fire? Anything we should be worried about?
Everything.
No.
Too late anyways.
Remind them about the perimeter.
Lead 1 per pre-flight, maintain minimum 10-meter perimeter. Copy that. 40 meters. 35. 30.
I'm just gonna, like, swing it.
Well, there goes that helicopter.
Yeah. Got hit by those bullets. Those neutron bullets. What a hopeless feeling.
But his nephews are flying down.
And they always bring cool weather.
Oh, which nephews? Simka, who's 14, and little Boris, who's 5. Though children can make you even hotter when they're crawling all over you.
Maybe I should visit them.
Talking in code.
They're dropping sand and boron on the fire.
That's what I would do.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
What would she do?
God, hopefully something smarter.
Where are you going?
Chernobyl.
Oh boy.
To evacuate.
Ilian isn't a physicist.
Well, he's a medical doctor. If he says it's safe, it's safe.
Not if they stay here.
We're staying here.
Yes, we are. And we'll be dead in 5 years.
It's like nobody told me that.
The wind has been blowing toward Germany. Not letting children play outside. In Frankfurt.
Yeah, meanwhile here they're just walking home
Yeah,
from
they're
school.
good though. They're good here. It's blowing over them probably. Just totally missing them. Heartbreaking. Oh. Wow.
Well, it's the buses to evacuate the city.
Which city though? Oh, their city, okay.
Внимание! 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 Воинскими частями принимаются необходимые меры.
They all have masks and none of them are wearing them. I guess it's not as if they would be helping anyways, but it's impressive they could find enough buses.
Like 50 people a bus?
They need 10,000 buses.
No, they need 1,000 buses. 50,000 people.
Oh. I thought there was more than that. Poor pup's like, my people are on that bus.
Turn around right now, or I'll arrest you.
If you arrest me, you should take me to the highest possible authority.
Can we get this lady a radio?
Are you all right?
He's still processing that he's going to be dead in 5 years.
Yeah.
The temperature will eventually increase. It will melt down.
I'm perfectly aware. But I estimate at least a month before it melts through the lower concrete pad, which gives us time.
No, you don't have a month. You have approximately 2 days. Yeah.
Oh,
And then there are those fire engines that I saw on the way in.
Fire hoses are still connected. They've been gushing water into the structure this whole time.
The tanks are full.
Пострадавшим оказывается помощь. Создана правительственная комиссия.
Great. The government take care of it. They fix everything.
The uranium will melt the sand, creating a kind of lava which will begin to melt down through the shield below.
You've made lava.
I anticipated this.
Everything within a 30-kilometer radius will be completely destroyed, including the 3 remaining reactors at Chernobyl. The entirety of the radioactive material in all of the cores will be ejected at force. The release of radiation will be severe and will impact Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania, and most of East Germany.
Holy
Rain impact means completely uninhabitable for a minimum of 100 years.
There are more than 50 million people living in Belarusia and Ukraine.
worst thing imaginable,
48 to
right?
72 hours.
48 to 72. Oh, don't worry, not under a time crunch or anything. Should have started with that.
Enough to enter the basement here, find their way through all these ductways, get to the sluice gate valve here, and give us the access we need to pump out the tanks. Of course, we will need your permission.
We're asking for your permission to kill 3 men.
Oh, God.
All victories inevitably come at a cost.
I mean, 3 men or 50 million people.
Oh.
Right? 60 million people. You think they'll tell them they're going on a suicide mission, or they just send them on it? They probably just send them on it.
You have to know, though, if you've been working in that plant, you're familiar with it, right?
Oh my goodness. I got the chills, like, ugh.
The valve will be difficult to operate, so we'll need 3 men. And of course, any volunteers will be rewarded. A yearly stipend of 400 rubles.
That doesn't sound like enough. And we'll take care of your families for the rest of their lives?
Why should we do this? For what, 400 rubles?
And a promotion. And a promotion. Don't forget that part.
You'll do it because nobody else can. And if you don't, millions will die.
Ananenko.
Where's Parlov? Baranov.
I'm so proud of them.
Any backups?
That's true heroics, right?
Mm-hmm. Staring in the face of death, doing what must be done.
God, are their suits going to protect them long enough to get the job done?
They didn't even bring their flippers.
I was wondering what that thing sticking down in their mask was, but it's a windshield wiper.
Is it?
Yeah, like, what was even the point of sending them down with that? Like,
Maybe it's the colder, hotter meter.
the
Closer you
hotter
get to
it
the
is,
pipe you need to turn off, the more it's going to ring. Hot, 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 hot.
now you have to do it blind? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Should have brought some glow sticks.
They're gonna end this episode there? Oh my god.
Think those guys get anything done?
Well, I'm inclined to say yes, because I don't think that 60 million people died, but I don't know, I guess. I don't think they did.
60 million people aren't going to die. That's the amount of people that have to evacuate and be dispersed from Ukraine. And
right. Don't think that happened either.
Uninhabitable, right?
Right, for 100 years.
They're still living there, so.
Yeah, I guess it hasn't been 100 years yet, huh?
Please Remain Calm, episode 2, in the books.
It is, I mean, this whole thing is just, it's a hopeless experience. I cannot even imagine what it was like. Cannot even imagine.
Can you imagine being the scientists that are trying to tell all these bureaucrats and politicians that, no.
This is serious here.
The whole world could die, literally.
Yeah.
Right?
Not that scientists are always right, but, I mean, boy, you kind of got to trust them when it comes to nuclear fission.
You got to do the science you need to make sure you are right or wrong.
Right.
And hope you're wrong, but just in case you're right, do the safe things.
Yeah,
right?
prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
Always prepare for the worst and hope for the best. It's always what you're supposed to do. This show's depressing. Just, I mean, it's interesting because it parallels. It makes you parallel the feeling of what, I mean, clearly they all felt hopeless. Like, what do you even do? And the way that this is presented makes you feel that parallel of like, what the
You feel the dread.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's very wonderful. I mean, beautifully done.
Yeah.
Horrifying. Beautifully done.
So what do they do after they drain the water? Do they keep doing the sand and hope that
I guess it's still going to turn to lava, but I guess it wouldn't. I don't know.
and not the good kind of lava?
There's got to be a better solution, right? I don't know. Gosh, it's so depressing.
Like I said, this is something that's never happened on this planet before, so nobody knows what exactly to do to deal with it.
One would think that you would have a backup plan.
Like, is another, I guess.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like the responsible thing to do would have been to know how to stop a nuclear fission situation before you
Started playing with
right,
nuclear
make it happen.
Well, the thought was, what if you dropped a bomb on it?
Would it the bombs counteract each other?
Could you make a big fission reaction?
Like a nuclear reaction versus a nuclear reaction, and
like
it just negates it,
use
right?
the power of fission to defissurize it.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I'm a cowboy, not a scientist. So.
I don't understand science.
Yeah.
Oof.
Terrifying.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for tuning in.
What should people comment on?
Yeah, is there anything to comment on?
Could you do it? Put on that suit?
Right, yeah, could you be that hero? I mean,
walk into the water? No, I mean, if you're already in that town, you're likely...
Yeah, they should have maybe mentioned that, like, well, you guys are anyways.
You're going to have health problems in the next 5 years anyway,
Yeah.
if not sooner. So, I mean, you could probably try and save the world and get it over with
I
quickly.
feel like they could have bartered a little better, like...
I don't even know how much 400
Can't be a lot. Rubles. I like if you're gonna ask me to give my life today, you better promise me you're gonna take care of my family forever, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a fair trade-off.
And for those that know Russian money, how much was that for a yearly income?
Probably not a lot.
And it doesn't go to those who volunteered because they'll be dead.
Right.
Right.
They probably just figure, oh yeah, we'll tell them we'll give them 400
if they promised
ruble.
them that.
We'll give
like,
you 400 ruble. We
did
promise.
they promise them that, and then knowing that they'd be dead, they wouldn't have to pay it?
Right.
Or did they promise it to their family?
Right.
So let us know the conversion of
Ruble
80s
to
Russian money to like today's dollars, right?
Yeah.
And
even $80 would be fine.
Even $80.
How much did it cost in 1980?
Yeah. Anything else?
Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out for Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Check out our Patreon link down below if you want early access to our videos, full length commentaries, access to polls to help us pick what we watch next. Links down below. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.